I forgot again. Yes, it's now. It's going to turn into a drinking game one of these days if I keep doing this. Let's change the background. There we go. We're not playing Heroes of Normandy. We played that last night. Today we're playing a game called Witchcraft! Explanation points. This is by David Thompson, Roger Tankersley, and Trevor Benjamin. So this is, if you've ever played the Resist system or saw the Resist system, this is kind of similar to that. It's kind of designed the same way. It's a game where you're trying to complete objectives, and in this case, we're a covenant of witches, and we are trying to make it so that the townsfolk don't want to burn us at the stake. So, without further ado, let's get it to the table and show it off and see how it plays. So, we have our covenant of witches. I'm using there's a draft method for witches, but the first time they recommend you play with these 12, so I'm playing with the recommended 12 for your first playthrough. I have played this once before, but it's been a long time, and so I don't feel like I'm very comfortable with this game, and probably will get murdered horribly, but you can see we have 3 townspeople, and each of the townspeople has their own deck of missions that we need to go on, and also enemies that we need to fight. And so kind of every game will be a little bit different based upon which 3 townsfolk you're going up against. In your Covenant of Witches, you're going to get 12 of them, but you're also going to take... These are the ones that are out of play. Right. These are the other ones. We don't want to mess with these. These have curses. That's what I'm looking for. Wow, that would have been a really bad hand. Good thing we're still shuffling. Ooh, that would have been very bad. Alright. So the extra ones are over here in the pile of yay. Maybe you can try to get those sometime and add those witches into your covenant. So this is our covenant. We're shuffling it up, as you can see, and we are done. All right, then we have other missions that we'll have to go on. We have the villagers. So if we get a lot of villagers killed, we will also lose the game. So this needs to be shuffled up. And last but not least, we have this intrigue deck. And basically they go from 1 to 6, having more choices for 3, 4, and 5s. And what you need to do is get each one of your down folks to have their persuasion equal to or greater than the amount of suspicion cards that they have. And these are face down, so we don't know how suspicious they are of us. But each of them are going to get 2 cards. Again, they can go from 1 to 6, and averaging 3. There's only like 1 1. There's 2 2s, 3 3s, 4 3 4s, 3 5s. And 2 5s and 1 6 or something like that. So there's more 3s and 4s than anything else. So you're trying to get to at least like 5, 6, 7 minimum on each of these characters. So 2 for you, 2 for you, 2 for you. Okay. They may or may not get some more depending on how things go. Now these are the spooks in this mission, or enemies. Each of the missions will have a certain number of enemy cards that will come out. And we'll shuffle these up for you guys as well. And then we're ready to rock and roll. Hopefully I explain things good enough for you to understand what we're doing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for this. We got 3 for this one and 4 for this one. what they do and how, what kind of bad effects they have. We don't know until we spend time trying to figure it out. So, again, we have our Covenant of Witches. There's 12 of them. There's also 3 curses in here, which are basically dead cards. If you ever draw a hand of 5 curses, you are immediately lose. And so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, look at that. 3 curses right off the bat. That is lovely. That is, in fact, so lovely, we're going to restart. Because if you start with 3 curses in one hand, that is incredibly bad luck. And you're probably going to lose. So we're going to start over. We'll pretend like we lost that and we're just going to start over. All right, let's try this again. And if I get 3 more curses, that's it. I'd put the game away. We got 2 curses this time. Jesus. All right. So each of your witches has 2 abilities. One, if they stay hidden, which means at the end of the round they go back in your covenant. And one, if they're revealed, which means at the end of the round they leave. They're gone. You can't use them anymore. So you kind of... for each Kenton... We have Catherine Kent... We have Hannah Miller. And we have Gwen Hayes. And it shows you like how many of each of these characters are from the family. So you can see like the Kent family has 3 cards. The Miller family has 3 cards. And the Hayes family has 2 cards. We didn't get any combos because sometimes it'll say for every Kent card you have in play, do this. So this is actually good. If I reveal Catherine Kent, I get +1 power for each curse in the curse pile. Well, there's... Oh, in the curse pile. That would be... Let's see. Is there a curse pile? There is a curse pile. Okay. Which I've got off camera over here. But there's actually 3 more curses. So I would actually get 3 power +3. I would get 6 power for her if I reveal her. Hannah, I can either uncover a conviction card, so one of these conviction cards on these to kind of uncover them to find out how much they don't like us. Or I can reveal her to swap a face-up conviction card on any juror with the face-up conviction card on another juror. Doesn't help us at all because we don't have any face-up cards. And Gwen Hayes, any one mission for each Hayes in play, including Gwen, discard a face-up challenge from the mission, then draw a challenge to replace it face-up. So she can remove, but she would only be 1. So you're trying to get a number of threat that you're going to need to complete each of the missions. So like I would need to have 3 threat minus or plus whatever bad things we have. This has only got 3 enemies, but it's got a power of 4 that I need to go up against. All right. Okay, so you can play witches out in front of you, and then you choose which mission you're going to go up against, and then you can play more witches. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this Catherine Kent over here. I use this side as a reminder that, okay, I'm using this side of their ability. If I put the card over here, then I'm using the left side of the card over on this side. And then we're going to go after the investigate the strange lights at the church. All right, so we can flip these up. We can see what we got going up against. We got Possessed. Uncover one or more of Cornelius' conviction cards. Lost Soldiers of 4. Exile a random Hidden Witch. Place the Lost Soldiers on top of the challenge deck. And this is so there's success and failures. Failure, exile a random Hidden Witch. So we've got these. So we would need 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total to defeat this and all these things. But we do have 2 more witches. Right now we have a power of 3 plus 3 because there's 3 curses in the discard pile. So 3 plus 3 is 6. I can... Yeah, we are screwed here. I'm going to play her over on the hidden side. So on any mission, we're going to choose this mission. For each haze in play, well, we only have 1 haze. Discard a face-up challenge. So we're going to discard the Lost Soldiers because they got a power level of 4 that is way too high. We're going to discard them. And we have to replace them with a new one. And it's a 1, which is much better. Alright, so that would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now we have 3, 6, 7. We're going to fail. We're going to fail. We're going to probably fail this. With these 2 curses are going to screw us big time. I'm going to play her over here as well, unfortunately. So 6, 7, 8. All right. It's kind of bad, but that's what we got. That's all what we got. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to complete the mission. We have again a power of 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we have 8 power. We can complete this mission for 4. If we failed the mission, we'd have to do something about that, but we're going to complete the mission. But we have 8 minus 4 leaves us 4 remaining. So with that 4 remaining, we can get rid of these 2, which is 3 and 1. So we can get rid of that. So that is our 8 power that we have. So we failed this. So because we failed the Possessed, it says decrease Cornelius's persuasion by 1. So persuasion is basically how much he trusts us. When I played her, I forgot under uncover a conviction card. So we can look at one of these guys' conviction cards. So he's got a 4. So he has to be at least a 5. Right? He has to be at least a 5. Right now we're at 0, which is bad. But fortunately for us, we completed this. And you can see that this mission works on him because I've got the crosses lined up. This is the little swastikas, and then this is the little books. So I got the missions lined up with the people. So we can either increase his persuasion by 2, or we can choose any other 1 person to increase by 1. So it's obviously better to increase him by 2 because we've completed this. We failed this. And then this is successful, so we can put this in our successful pile. We're going to draw a level 2 one now. So you can see that this is now a level 2 mission. So they're a little bit harder. And it's going to start with 4 cards. Now this one actually is a book person. So this mission and this mission are actually for Ichabod. So these two missions work on him, for him. So he doesn't have any more missions out there right now. And Elizabeth has got this mission right here. So, at the end, like if we don't destroy enemies and they say, if you don't destroy me, you might have to discard some of their witches or whatever. But in our case, we didn't lose out on anything other than this. We only failed this, and we decreased his persuasion by 1. That was the only failure we had. Everything else was a success. So this actually goes away. She's out of my covenant now. I used her power. She's gone. These two and all my curses will go back into my draw deck. And we go on to round 2. So I draw another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we should not have... Oh, we got 1 curse. Well, Jesus. That means the next hand we're going to get is going to have no curses in it because we've already seen all 3 of our freaking curses. All right, we got Mary Pippin. +1 power for each villagers on the villagers card in the Lost Souls pile. +1 for each villagers on the villagers cards in the Lost Soul. We don't have any Lost Souls yet. We haven't lost any villagers. That's these people. If we lose them, then yeah, we can lose the game. +2 power for each villager on the village. So this, he's kind of doesn't have a special power. Let's see, we have a... Alright, so once again, we have no combos. We got a Kent, a Hayes, a Lily, and a Perrin. For each Lily in play, draw 1 card from the Covenant deck. Choose 1 card to put into your hand and shuffle the others back into the Covenant deck. That's a good power, but it's 0. So basically she can get more witches into the Covenant. Draw 3 cards from the challenge deck. Choose any number of those cards to discard. Place the remaining cards back on top of the challenge deck in any order. That's nice, so we can kind of know what's coming up. +2 power if you have no curses in your hand. Well, guess what? We do have a curse. Okay, so if I reveal her, though, I can, for each Ken play, including Jane, remove a curse from your hand and place it in the cursed discard pile. Yeah, so I think we're going to do that. We're going to take Jane, Kent, and we're going to place her... Oh, wait, yes, so we can play and take the curse out of our hand, put it in the discard pile. Again, now there's 4 curses. I don't have enough room to kind of show you that. But she's also 2 powers. But guess what? She's out of my covenant now. She's going to be gone. And we still need to get like a whole bunch of strength here to freaking... For each Lily in play, draw 1 card from the Covenant deck. Choose 1 card to put in your hand and shuffle the others back. Alright, so... she can have us draw another card. Draw 3 cards from the challenge deck. Choose any number of those cards to discard. Or I can uncover all challenges in 1 mission, then discard 1 of those challenges. That might be helpful because we need some help. We're not getting a lot of power in our group right now. So we're going to use Eleanor Lilly with her whopping 0 to draw... Now, we're gonna keep her hidden, and she's gonna have us draw 1 of our Covenant cards. Ooh, that's another Lily, actually. So no power there other than 2. So if I would have waited to play this, but I couldn't. So we're going to play her over here. She doesn't have any hidden power, so that's 2 power. She's 2, that's 4. I'm going to get rid of Joycelyn Taze too. So she uncovers all challenges in one mission. We're going to choose this one. So we have Possessed. Decrease the persuasion of all jurors by 1. Plague Rat's failure, lose a village card. And the Black Cat. Which is a familiar, which gives +1 power for each revealed witch. And if we're successful, we can capture this guy. So, we can reveal all, where's her ability? Uncover all challenges in one mission and then discard 1. We're going to discard the Plague Rats. So now we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right now we are at 2, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. We're going to fail something again. Oh, wait, no. +1 power for each revealed witch. So that's 2, that's a 3, and 3 is 6, 7, 8. We got 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9, so I'm going to put her over here. All right. So because of the Black Cat giving +1 power to each revealed witch, she is 3. She is 3. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can complete this mission, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to complete all of these. So we have a success, which means capture this familiar. I wonder if you only get this... hang on a second. Maybe not. Hang on. Maybe that only comes in once you capture them. Hang on a second. Let's look up familiars here. Familias. Where are familiars? There's got to be a section on familiars. I bet you that's a power you get once you gain that character. And although it says resolve any star effects on the card. I mean, this might be like his special ability, and then once we capture him, we get this ability all the time. Which would be very helpful, actually. Well, of course, Okay, so I think that's what the way we're going to play it. So we get to capture this black cat, which is going to give us a special ability. Where the hell are we going to place this? I guess we'll place it on top over there as a reminder. And all these guys are defeated. Oh wait, we have another success. Success. Uncover one of Ichabod's conviction cards. Ichabod. Ichabod is over here. 6. Wow, we're gonna have all the crappy cards? Is that what we're doing here? So there's a failure result, a success result, and this is a failure result, but we get to do 2. We're gonna increase his by 2. These 2, unfortunately, we were to lose 2 witches. Joycelyn Hayes and Jane Kent gone out of the game. These 3 witches will come back. We will draw another level 2, and we're going to have, 4 more enemies to deal with. Destroy the skeleton in the cemetery. Alright, so these are level 2. This is level 2, so the only level 1 that we have left is down here. We do get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get to shuffle our cards. So you can see our deck is super thin now because we got rid of all of our witches. Oh, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got Charlotte Kent drawn 3 cards from the Covenant deck. Put all curses drawn this way into your hand. Place any remaining cards back on top of the Covenant deck in any order. She might actually be a good one to do for this because I know there's 3 of them. 2, 4, 6. I have 6 cards remaining. I know 3 of these are curses. No, there's only 2 curses now because I got rid of 1. So there's 2 curses. Okay. We have a Kent, a Tackrid, a Lily, a Stevens, and a Barry. So again, no combos. Well, she gives us +2 from power for each familiar in our play area. Right now we have 1 familiar. So we're looking at, if we just try to keep all these guys, it'd be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we're going to start with her. We're going to keep her hidden. Draw 3 cards. And we would take any... Oh, Jesus. We would take any of these and add any curses to our hands. And then we would put the other ones back. Guess what? We didn't draw a single curse. So that didn't help us at all. Not at all. We are going to choose this mission, so we'll get to see what these... Oh, look at these. 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now we have 1. Let's see what we actually ended up. We have a Willow Pour Whip. We got a Evil Witch, Plague Rats, and an Angry Mob. But they're all ones. Wow, that is amazing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I could just play all these guys. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to play him, and it says uncover challenge in any one mission. I'm going to choose this mission because I already... Oh, a skeleton. Okay, he's only a 1. That's good. +1 difficulty for each hidden witch in play. Oh, that guy's nasty. Like, that would have been huge on this. Whoa. So we have, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure I don't have any other... Okay, yep. So we get to keep all of our witches, which is good. We have a failure, chosen. Okay, and success. Discard a challenge from any other mission. Discard a challenge from any other mission. Well, I think we're going to discard Mr. Skeleton. That is not going to be helpful. Boom. Lovely. Okay, this is... so now we can do 2 to the book person. Okay. These get discarded. We got a new level 2, which is going to come out with 5. 5 enemies. Well, obviously this one's only got 3. That's probably going to be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. We only ended up with 1 curse. That's pretty good. That means this last card here is a curse. Yep, okay. Wanted to make sure I was... The jail pile. What is the jail pile? Is that the cards? Oh, that's... Oh, I think we have to... If we discard... Yeah, the jail pile is... I think you have... If you lose some of the fights, some of your witches can be put into jail. All right, well. So she can help us get some more recruits, but 0 power, which is not great. I got a curse, which is nothing. I got this one, which is move 1 or 2 face-up challenges from any one mission to another mission. I can't do that. Any one mission for each haze in play. Discard a face-up challenge on the mission, then draw a challenge to replace it. For each lily in play, search the jail pile and choose a witch to place on top of the deck. and uncover a conviction card on a juror. Swap a face-up conviction card on a juror with a face-up conviction card with another juror. Each challenge on this mission gets +1 difficulty. Oh my god. So it's 5. It's only got 3 cards, but it could be like very hard. I think we're screwed. Like the most we can get 2, 4, 5. We can get 5 is the most power we can get on this with these cards. 5. Which is barely enough to complete this, let alone these 3. And I'd have to put all of them over on this side, which means they would all go away if I was wanting that. I can't even get to 5. All right, we'll put her over here. We get to if we draw a card, we know it's a fucking curse, so it doesn't do us any good. All right, you know what? I'm going to put her over here, and I'm going to draw 2 cards from the recruit deck. That is this one here. I guess it could be shuffled and face down. So we take 2 and we add it to the top of our deck. Okay. So now we can play Haze. Discard a face down challenge in 1 mission, then. Alright. Then we're gonna go here, I think. Yeah, they're all level 2, so let's see what we have. You can't complete a mission if these guys are there. This one is you cannot overcome a mission while it has skeletons, and it's +1 difficulty for each hidden witch in play. And then this one is you cannot overcome a mission while it has an angry mob. So we have to complete all 3 of these before we can defeat this. And guess what? This is going to be 3 + 1, 4. This is going to be 2, 3, and this is going to be 3 as well. So that's 4, 3, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a whopping 4 that I might be able to get. So we'll play her over here, and we get to discard a card. And we're going to discard the skeletons. We do have to get a replacement, which is now 4 Evil Witch. That did not work out really well, did it? We're going to place this here, and we're going to flip over his card. So we know he is a 9. We have to get at least a 9, or he's going to hang us. She will be there, and I got a curse. So we're going to have a total of 0, 2, 3, 4. So we'll get rid of the Evil Witch. So this says you cannot, so we fail this, we fail this, we fail this. Everything is a failure. But at least there's no penalty for failing. There's no penalty for failing. That I know of, anyways. Other than it just goes away, and now we have a level 3 that's going to come out with 5 new cards. And then this goes away. These go in here, and then we draw 1, 2, 3, and I know one of those is a curse. Four, 5. We end up with, oh good, 2 curses. No, just 1 curse, sorry, 1 curse. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see, well, that's a level 3, so we're not doing that one. This one, if we go here and we for each challenge remaining on this mission, lose a villager card. And if we fail this, we have to go to trial this round, which means we got to flip over and see if these guys are going to convict us or not. Well, this guy would convict us. Well, uncover a challenge. Lapdog, familiar. Ooh. If you overcome a mission without any revealed witches in play, increase the persuasion of all jurors by 1. So we can, if we put everyone over on this side. But of course, that would be 7 power we would need. Plus, we got 4 more cards yet. I have no idea how to do this. I don't. I am extremely ready to just discard and just say whatever. So we're going to try this mission and we're going to see what we get. We got 2 familiars. Gain a curse. Just decrease the persuasion of all jurors by 1. So we have a total. Are you ready for this, people? We have a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have a total of 17 to complete everything there. We are currently a power of 2. If we were to put everyone else 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we would have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We would have a total of 9. 17 versus 9. So you tell me how it's even possible to do this. So if we assume we can't get these, Right? If we're not going to go after those two, I'm just going to set these down. No, I'll just put them over here like we failed those. We would still need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, we're going to put this guy over here. Discard a challenge. We'll discard this. All right, we're going to put that guy there, and we're going to put this guy here as well. So we can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can defeat these two and defeat that mission. And we can actually increase his by 4. He's up to 7 now. That's something. But that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just killed off 3 witches. Alright, so we got... put this over here, and I'm going to flip over this guy's. So he's an 8. 6 and 2 is 8. He's a 9. So we need to complete his, which is an 8 plus these 4. So this says to exile Elizabeth and discard her conviction cards. You cannot persuade her during the trial. So if we don't choose her, but then this one says exile a hidden witch or a witch in your hand if you don't choose this one. So how? Okay, well, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. I give up. Thanks for playing. I'm done. I mean, I don't mind hard games, but I just don't like stupid games that force you to do stupid things. So, I guess I'm done with this game. All right. Well, there you go. I don't like games that force you to do things that you cannot do, and there's nothing you can get around. Like, if this isn't chosen, we have to exile her, which means, boom, we can't even... She's automatically counts against us. But then this one here is if this one isn't chosen, I have to exile a hidden witch or a witch in your hand. And which means I would have to go after a level 3 as soon as it came out. It's like, no, I mean, you're not giving me any choices of things I can do, so I'm done. I'm not going to even try. Thanks for playing. Okay, well, this is one we can put on the chopping block, I think. Because, not a big fan. Where's my little baggie? I kind of liked this game the first time I played it, but I tell you what, now that I've got a chance to play it again, not as much. Not as nearly as much. You got a lot of other cards that, you know, I mean, it does add some nice variability to the game, but like everything is designed just to screw you, and I don't like that at all. It's supposed to be, you know, I know it's supposed to be hard, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's not hard. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah. Great. Glad I wasted time on this one. Okay, well that is Witchcraft. Sorry it didn't work out for us, but I just don't like this kind of game at all. I mean, I liked Resist when I played it, because it felt like you had a chance. This one, I think they just made way too hard for no reason. Way too hard for no reason. It's forcing you to do things whether you want to or not, and I don't like games that force you to do things. And yeah, it's just not going to be a good one for me. I mean, maybe you like it, but I just, nope, not for me. That's for sure. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye for now.